Tino, it amazes me how popular you are. Does it amaze you? Does it surprise you how popular you still are?
Oh, most definitely. Especially being out of the game the last year, and it just goes to show these Yankee fans have been so loyal to, myself and all the guys that have won championships in the past.
Who's your favorite Yankee growing up? I mean, were you a Yankee fan growing up?
Absolutely, because Lou Piniella was a friend of my parents growing up, so I watched the Yankees all the time with Lou Piniella and Greg Nettles and Thurman Munson, and those 70s teams that won the championships were the teams that I, as a kid, admired, and because they won so much and played so well.
Were you a collector as a kid?
I had baseball cards like everybody else did through the bubblegum packages and all that, but I threw them all away, unfortunately, and I'm sure I lost a lot of good ones along the way.
Who's in your sports room right now? I mean, you had so many great moments, but who's in your sports room? What moments do you savor and are in your house?
Well, basically all I have is the World Series trophies is all I have. Pictures-wise and all that, my son has them all in his room. He has jerseys of Jeter and Scott Rowland and Jorge Posada and guys that he likes, but I don't have a sports room per se. I just have a spot where I keep my World Series trophies.
Game 1, World Series '98. I mean, what a team. What did that home run that you hit in Game 1 mean? And what about that team? Tell me a little bit about that team.
That was great. Obviously, it was a tie game at the time, and to hit that grand slam right there definitely took a lot of pressure off me, and I was able to relax the rest of the World Series and go on to have a good World Series and help us win that one. I think that was the toughest World Series we had because we won, I think, 114 games the regular season. So there was more pressure on us to win that year than any other year because we were so dominant throughout the regular season. And if we didn't win the World Series that year, it would have been a disappointment. So to come out and play every day like we did and win all those games and sweep the World Series, it was just an amazing team I played on with so many guys that were just wanting to win. And their number one goal each and every day was to win games and not worry about individual stats.
Playing with Derek Jeter, give me just a scenario how it affected your game. I know you guys were pretty close. Posada, they talk about the three amigos. What did Derek Jeter mean to your game and playing with him as a Yankee?
Well, he was great for me because I was getting older in the game, and he was so young, and he came to the ballpark with so much energy every day. And some days when you're tired and you're kind of dragging, you see him just bouncing around and having so much fun playing. He lifts everybody else up, and I know that it made me have a lot more fun playing the game, just watching him laugh and smile and have fun when I was trying to really grind through the season. So he was able to make me relax and help make me a better player as well.
Yeah, it got to be a lot of fun playing with the team that you played with. When you were on Seattle, just rolling back a little bit, I mean, did you ever dream that you were going to get on this kind of run? Were you feeling like you were going to have that kind of career when you were on Seattle?
No, not at all. I mean, I thought we had a good team, and at that point I was just trying to just be a good major league player and hopefully last a long time. And I think every major league player would love to win a World Series one time, and to be able to win 4 was something I don't think anybody can dream of or imagine in their career. 3
quick questions. Your favorite non-baseball player, athlete that you kind of look forward to watching or seeing or that you've enjoyed playing in the past?
I like so many players. I mean, obviously like watching Tiger Woods play golf. Dwayne Wade's a great basketball player. Football-wise, I watch the Buccaneers at home. So there's not really one individual that I watch all the time. I just watch a lot of teams.
What's your favorite thing to eat before a big game or a game you're playing? What do you usually eat?
Well, after every batting practice session, I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because you have lunch during the day, and my lunch varies. But when you're an hour before the game, you need something to hold you over throughout the game, and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich doesn't fill me up, but it lasts me through the game.
Of all your moments as a Yankee, your favorite one that sticks out in your mind
Well, that's hard to pick because there's so many. Winning the 4 World Series, the last out of all the World Series was a great moments. The home runs in the World Series were great moments. David Cone and David Wells' perfect game were moments. There's so many that I was able to enjoy throughout my career here that it's really hard to pick one.
All right. Well, Tino, thanks a lot. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.